Okay. Good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm up a little bit late. Hey, Rose. Hey, Diane. Hey, Ducky. Hey, Karen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Ann. Or Janet. Um, I slept in. I woke up this morning at like, I don't know, 2:45, but I slept in. The dogs got me up at 6 as normal, but I was able to go back to sleep for a little while longer, and now it's like 8:15 my time here. So I have been sleeping better in the new apartment, surprisingly enough. But it's like a tomb back there. There's like no windows, so there's no light, which is good because you can't really tell what time of the morning it is. So instead of what it was like at the other house where I was getting up before it was dark all the time, um, now I'm just sort of getting up and it's dark no matter what time it is. So I'm kind of digging it, I guess. It's just allowing me, I guess, the permission that I needed to like sort of just sleep. Hey, Brittany. Um, so, um, Good morning. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to do the forecast. If you don't know who I am, I'm Dan Geist, and I do a daily card pull just for the forecast of the energy of the day to kind of give us insight into maybe sort of what we might be looking forward to or what some of us might be dealing with. When I shuffle the cards, I keep conscious the idea that not only is it for the group of those of us that are watching this live, but for anybody that may come across the video throughout the day. So please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Like and share the video in any groups where you think it would be fitting. Please don't share it anywhere where it might upset anybody or bother them. Excuse me, sorry. I mean, I did get up at 6 and was up and took the dogs out and everything, but I crawled right back into bed. So, what else? Yeah, like my business page, join the Facebook group. I do free single card pulls from the Facebook group on pop-up nights. I'm also available for private readings. That's why I do this daily reading, is to sort of market myself and let people know that I exist and that I do readings. So if you're interested in that, all my contact information is available in the Facebook video description. And I post that in the description of the YouTube video afterwards. Once I'm done shooting the video, I'll do a little update on what card was pulled and carry all that same information over there so that I'm findable. And usually readings are very easy. They're done either over Facebook video or over the phone. And they're $40 US and not super expensive. And you just basically send payment through PayPal. So it's pretty simple. Okay. Good morning, Chris Lily J. Hey, Kelly Kemp. Yeah, that's it's called The Wave. It's a Japanese print that I love. I love that, Kelly. Okay. Ducky's back in jail. You're in jail again, Ducky? Oh, God. That means I'm probably going to be in jail soon. Good morning, Louie. I don't know. Anyways, I can hear the construction getting ready to start outside. Ugh. So let's get on to seeing what card is up for Wednesday, May 15th for the group here. Give me one moment while I shuffle the cards. Okay, so it feels like there's a fair amount of resistance today. It also feels like there's a sluggishness to the cards today. And I don't know if that's just because I'm tired or if the cards are actually really being sluggish, but I have a feeling they are. It feels like we might have to sort of push a little bit harder today, not in a negative way, but just kind of work a little bit harder at getting the things accomplished that we want to get accomplished, that things might be moving a little bit slower than we would expect or that we would want. It doesn't mean that things won't get done. It just means that things might require a little bit more effort on our part or a little bit more oomph, from us to sort of work through and get accomplished what we need to get accomplished today. It is Wednesday, so it's, what do they call it? Hump day, So maybe we're all got our minds towards the weekend already, and it's not quite there yet. We still have work in front of us. So keep that in mind. It doesn't look like, oh, excuse me, it doesn't look like it's anything we can't handle or deal with. It just sort of feels like, slower situations or things moving at a pace that probably we would like to be moving quicker. Does that make sense? So the card that we get today is interesting. It's the Ace of Crystals, which is brilliance, which I love this card because it just feels like it's exploding all over the place. And to me, that would make sense as to why we're feeling annoyed that things aren't moving quickly, because we're kind of wanting to be in our sort of inspiration or, like trying to get our stuff done. We have great ideas. We have great creativity. This is the Ace of Crystals. This is a mind card. So this is about having good ideas and being on top of our game and feeling like we're on it and feeling like we know this is the answer. This is what we need to do. Let's get this done. And maybe the rest of the environment or the rest of the world isn't quite as clear on that with us. So they might slow us down a little bit. But it feels like to me that today is a really good day to start to harbor those new ideas or work with that creativity to flesh that out. Again, some of these cards, like I said, I pull them for the day, but they also have the ability to sort of like ebb and flow between a day or two, right? So for some of us, today might be our day of brilliant creative thinking and we're on it and we're feeling good and we're like, oh, this is a great idea. Let's get this done. And we find that things are moving slower around us or people aren't as excited about it as we are, or whatever the situation may be. This card could ebb into tomorrow. We could still be having this sort of experience tomorrow, or somebody else might have this experience tomorrow. It's not necessarily set for just today, but ideally, this is around the time where creative thinking would be really a good time to be utilizing that talent. It's interesting because we had the Seven of Crystals yesterday, which was dullness. So maybe we all needed a break with our brain. And if we gave our brain a break, like we should have in the dullness card, maybe we have actually opened ourselves up to this opportunity to have energy in our headspace to sort of pop brilliant thought and have, inspired thought. Now, just because we have inspired thought doesn't necessarily mean that the universe is going to jump in and go, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like, do you really want this? Are you going to really work for it? Do you really think this is a great idea? Will you really stand behind it? Will you really stick with it? So sometimes we have to deal with the slogging along of going hey guys, look, this is a really great idea. This is a good solution. Let's do this. Or this is a great business venture, or this is a great, and finding people to sort of back you or be interested. And here's the thing, nobody's ever going to match your enthusiasm on something, especially when it's your own baby or your own idea. It's always going to be most exciting to you. That doesn't necessarily mean that the idea is wrong, inappropriate, or inaccurate. It just means that, it's your idea, it's your creative baby. So it's kind of up to you to sort of let it shine, to feed it, to sort of grow it, and to make it the reality that you want it to be. So I feel like there is this opportunity here. And Sunday's cards, because on Sundays I do a 3-card spread, all those cards were inverted. It was really wonky. You can go back on YouTube and rewatch the Sunday on the playlists. They were upside down, and we had that narrowness card, which was the 9 of Crystals again, which was a mind thinking crystal. And the crystals is the mind cards, the cards of the mind. What's interesting to me is that we've got this brilliance coming in. We had dullness yesterday, right? Which kind of matches up with that narrowness card. But we've got brilliance coming in today. So maybe some of us have shaken it off is what I'm thinking. And we're like, no, I'm not going to put up with this shit anymore. I know I'm hip to the fact that my mind is playing tricks on me. And I want to get down to doing what I want to do, which is what's good for me. And move forward in some new thoughts, some new ideas, some new creativity, and really bring forth sort of who we are, what we want, what we bring to the world in a unique individual sort of way, right? So because we each offer that, and sometimes I think we forget that, or we try and conform to what we think society wants us to be, and that never works for us, right? Because it's it might hide us a little bit into society, and we might be able to get along with maybe less headaches or less resistance from people because we're being what they expect us to be. But is it really inspiring? Is it really something that we're passionate about? Is it really something that excites us? And generally, the answer to those questions are no. This card to me feels like this is an opportunity to find the things that empower us, find the things that excite us, and kind of go after them, even if the environment doesn't meet us at that level of enthusiasm, right? Give it some time, stick with the idea, flesh out the idea, really like use your brilliant mind and thinking to um, bring that idea to fruition, right? Right now, it's just still an idea, okay? Like it's definitely, this is like the pop or the flash of like, hey, I could do this, or hey, this would be a great idea. So then there's still the footwork we have to do to sort of like manifest it and bring it into reality. So go about doing that the rest of this week or the rest of this day. Don't let the outside environment dictate to you what you can and cannot do just by its reaction to it, and stick with the fact that you are brilliant and that your inspired thought today could be very powerful if you allow it to be, and if you live from that place. So that's my forecast for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are able to um, uh, utilize it in some way, shape, or form to help you through your day and to help you get your brilliant minds working in a positive way. I am not putting up with BS anymore, and let it be known this morning that I will no longer be playing mind games anymore with them. All right, there you go, Karen. That's good. That sounds like a good idea. So stay brilliant, stay creative, stay doing what you sort of are inspired by and love today. I think that it's going to serve you well. I think that even if, like, I'm going to say this because like the shuffle felt sort of sluggish. If the environment sort of is moving slower than you would like because you're excited about the idea or the creativity that you're running and that you're wanting to get accomplished, don't let that get in your way. Don't let that say, in your mind, oh, this is a sign that this isn't going to work. Never mind, I give up. Don't do that. Stick with it. This is whatever we've got going on is it's powerful and it's brilliant. And so stick with it today. Okay. All right, so I am going to sign off because I got to fill in the little YouTube stuff. And then I've got to go find some brilliant creative thought to have. I don't know even where to begin. But I'm going to keep this card in mind as I go throughout the day. And hopefully something, creative solutions or brilliant ideas will come to me. And there's also, too, the other thing is it is an Ace of Crystals, so it has a lot of energy today. So be prepared to be sort of a little bit on the more energetic side and a little bit more inspired side, which will be good. It'll be nice for a Wednesday. Okay? All right, so you guys have a good day. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to the new YouTube channel and to the Facebook group. I do pop-up reads, single card pulls for people from there. I also do private readings. You can contact me through all my information in the description of the video. That's the reason why I even do these forecasts, is to let you guys know that I exist and that I am out here and I am in business and I need to support myself and pay my bills. So if you want a full reading, I'm happy to do so. Just reach out and contact me at the Facebook business page and I can give you all the information on how that happens. It's pretty simple, and it's usually takes anywhere from a half hour to an hour, depending on how fast the information translates. And it costs $40. All right, so I am going to sign off. You guys have a great day, and I hope you are able to revel in your brilliance today. Bye.